a 25-year-old American student living in Taipei, Taiwan, is tricked into becoming a drug mule by her new boyfriend, Mr. Jang, a drug lord and boss in the Korean mob. Lucy delivers a briefcase to Mr. Jang that contains a highly valuable synthetic drug called CPH4. After witnessing her boyfriend's shooting and death, Lucy is apprehended, and 3 other drug mules are also forced to transport the drug for sales in Europe. Lucy's captors kick her in the abdomen, shattering the bag and allowing a significant amount of the drug to enter her system. She then starts to gain increasingly powerful physical and mental abilities, including telepathy, telekinesis, mental time travel, and the ability to choose not to feel pain or other discomforts. She also manages to kill off her captors and escape, ignoring pain and simply removing the bullet from her body. Lucy travels to the nearby Tri-Service General Hospital to get the bag of drugs removed from her abdomen. By this time, she has the ability to hear nearby conversations and knows all languages. The bag is successfully removed, and Lucy is told by the operating doctor of the volatile nature of the drug, based on a substance given to fetuses during prenatal development, and its destructive side effects. Sensing her growing physical and mental abilities, Lucy returns to Mr. Jang's hotel, kills his bodyguards, assaults Mr. Jang, and telepathically extracts the locations of all 3 drug mules from his brain. Lucy starts researching her condition in her shared apartment. She finds renowned scientist and physician Professor Samuel Norman, whose research examines the effects of animals using their brain capacity more than humans do. Professor Norman also theorizes that life has 2 purposes: to become immortal or to reproduce. At 20% of brain capacity, humans would have control over their own bodies, and at 40%, they would have control over other humans. Might hold the key to saving her life. Following her meeting with the professor and presenting evidence of her enhanced abilities, Lucy takes off for Paris and makes contact with a local police captain, Pierre Del Rio, to assist her in locating the final 3 drug packets. The Taiwan police are searching for Lucy following her hospital stunt, so she disguises herself by altering her body's structure and changing the behavior of other people and animals like the police drug sniffers. Lucy calculates that she needs the drug to survive and buy more time, and that without it, she would most likely die within 24 hours. She begins to disintegrate during the flight as a result of her cells becoming unstable after ingesting a taste of champagne, which renders her body unsuitable for cellular growth. Her only chance to keep herself from completely disintegrating is to take in more CPH4. Her abilities keep developing to the point where she can now telepathically disable members of the Korean drug gang as well as armed police officers. Lucy gets the medicine back with Del Rio's assistance and rushes to see Professor Norman, with whom she promises to share all she has learned, after he makes the observation that sharing knowledge is the primary purpose of existence. A firefight breaks out between Jang and the mob and the French police because they both want the heroin. In the professor's lab, Lucy discusses the nature of time and life and how people's humanity distorts their perceptions. At her urging, she is intravenously injected with the contents of all 3 remaining bags of CPH4. Her body begins to metamorphose into a black substance, spreading over computers and other objects in the lab as she transforms these into an unconventionally shaped, next-generation supercomputer that will contain all of her enhanced knowledge of the universe. In the meantime, back in the lab, after an M136-4 anti-tank weapon destroys the door, Mr. Jang enters and points a gun at Lucy's head, intending to kill her. He shoots, but just before the bullet reaches Lucy's head, she reaches 100% of her cerebral capacity and disappears within the space-time continuum, where she explains that everything is connected and existence is only proven through time. Only her clothes and the strangely shaped black supercomputer are left behind. Then Del Rio comes in and shoots Mr. Jang to death. Prior to the machine disintegrating into dust, Lucy's body produces an advanced supercomputer, which offers Professor Norman a black, monolithic flash drive. Del Rio asks Professor Norman where Lucy is. Immediately after, Del Rio's cell phone chimes, and he sees a text message, "I am everywhere." With an overhead picture, Lucy's voice is heard stating, Life was given to us a billion years ago. You now understand how to handle it.
Yeah!